What's up guys, Shane Starnes here with Droid Modder X, and while I've never really been a fan of screen protectors in the past, I really learned my lesson with the Galaxy Note 8. It can be super hard to find a good screen protector that fits the dual curved edges of a Galaxy device like the Galaxy Note 9. There are screen protectors that have adhesive on just the edges of the display. There's also the film style of screen protector which normally holds onto the screen really well and is generally case friendly. The only issue with film protectors is the fact that when you use an S Pen, that can cause damage to the film protector. Whitestone Dome has a screen protector that seems to tackle all of the issues with screen protectors on Galaxy devices. We're going to check it out. Let's go ahead and get started. So we have here our Galaxy Note 9 and we have our Whitestone Dome glass protector. We'll go ahead and take the kit out of the box and see what all it comes with. All right, so we have our tray, different parts of the tray here. This is our little stand for the adhesive. We have two tubes, few tubes of the actual adhesive there. We've got a couple of speaker grill covers. We have all kinds of cleaning materials here. You've got a full booklet outlining the entire instructions and the procedures for applying the screen protector. Let's see here. Okay, we've got our glass right there. And then we've got our UV lamp right here. All right, so first things first, you're going to want to make sure that your table is as level as possible. So you just use the little leveler app, and as you can see here, we got a slight lean to the table. I've got some pretty big, heavy objects on the back of my desk, which have caused a slight lean, but we're going to go ahead and do this anyway, and hopefully it won't be a big issue. Now, if you have a huge lean on your table, it's just not going to work out at all because the adhesive will flow down the screen, and it can be kind of a mess. But we're pretty level here, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. Go ahead and turn your phone off. That way you can see all the dust on your screen. You won't be able to miss any dust as long as your screen's turned off. You'll be able to see everything perfectly. Okay, so we have a three-part cleaning system. We're going to hit it with the alcohol wipe first, then we're going to dry it off with the microfiber cloth, and then we'll remove any leftover dust with the dust sticker. All right, so we'll go ahead and clean this up the best we can, making sure we get all the fingerprints and oil and as much dirt and grime off of here as we can. Very important that you do get this extremely clean, because the last thing you want is to have a really good screen protector on your phone and have like some loose dust particles under your screen. Okay, next up we'll hit it with the cloth to dry it off. All right, and finally we will collect any extra dust with our dust sticker. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is place it in the tray. You'll notice up top it says speaker. That is the top of the tray, and the bottom of the tray is below, and we will go ahead and drop our phone without touching the display. Okay, so next up you're going to take your speaker tape and you're going to place that over your speaker. And you want to be careful not to go too far down the display, because if you do, it's going to get stuck underneath your screen protector, and that's not going to be fun because you're going to have to start the process over again. So just barely cover up the speaker. Basically, we're just keeping the glue out of the speaker. I don't know if you can see, but we're just barely going past the speaker with the sticker. Next up, we will put the top of the speaker tray over the phone. Right on the sides of the phones here, there are a couple of slots. Those are for your absorption pads. We'll go ahead and slide those in place. And these may cause some dust, so you may want to hit your display with the dust sticker again. Definitely see a piece that fell there and there and there. So yeah, we definitely want to hit that with a sticker again. Make sure we get all that dust off the display. We have a little pin here that goes into the top of the tray. This just keeps the glass from falling onto the display, because you want the gel to dissipate a little bit before you pull the pin. Next up, we'll go ahead and place our bridge at the top of the tray. Before we go any further, I'm going to go ahead and set up my UV light and have that all ready to go. So the UV light here has a couple of feet. We're just going to open up the feet. We've got it plugged into a battery bank because I don't have an outlet really close by. So just kind of have that sitting out of the way and ready to go. All right, so with the adhesive, we're just going to unscrew the colored cap first, and then we will screw that into the hole. All right, and then we will release it with the top cap. All right, and as you can see here, my table is not completely steady, but that's okay. I'm just going to kind of catch it before it goes anywhere because we're not totally level. It's pretty important that your table's level. If not, this can happen. That's no big deal. We'll just kind of catch it. Peel off the part that's labeled 2 there, and we'll set this at the bottom and then let that lay on top of the pin. All right, and next what we'll do here is we'll kind of lift the tray until that gets to the center. You want that to drop down to the center like so, and then we'll let go of the pin. We'll allow that to spread for about 80 seconds. Just let it spread all the way. When we're done letting the adhesive settle, we'll go ahead and throw on this UV light here for 20 seconds at the top and 20 seconds at the bottom. That way we'll get a good cure on that adhesive. Okay, once you've done the initial cure, we'll go ahead and take this out of the tray. As you can see up top, we just barely had our speaker cover out of the way. All right, so we'll go ahead and clean off the tempered glass and then cure this a little bit longer. Okay, so this time we'll do 60 seconds up top and 60 seconds at the bottom to finish up the process. All right, so this is done curing. Go ahead and power up the phone. And just looking at the phone, you'd never be able to tell that it has a screen protector on. You definitely don't get that rainbow effect that you get from some other screen protectors. You still get the full brightness and the full vibrant display, even with this screen protector on. And the glass, it feels like you're just using the phone as normal. It doesn't really feel any different at all. It just feels like the normal naked glass of your display. I've got several of the different popular cases here. I've got an OtterBox Symmetry series. We've got the Pure Clear from Tech 21. And my old standby here, the Plasma series from Urban Armor Gear. We're gonna test this screen protector for case compatibility. We'll start out with my favorite, the Urban Armor Gear. Okay, so I should just be able to put the phone in the case without the screen popping up. We'll see if that happens here. And I don't see the screen popping up at all. In fact, it looks like it's sticking really well. And I can see right here at the edges, there's just a tiny bit of space all the way around, which is allowing for this case to go on with no issues. We're gonna go ahead and take the case off and see if that makes any problems. And it does not. All right, it looks like my screen protector is still intact. We're not bubbling up. And everything still looks good. Next up, we'll try the Tech 21 Pure Clear. All right, so we should just be able to slip this in and out without any issues. And that went on even easier than the Urban Armor Gear. And once again, it's not bubbling up at all. It seems to be holding on for dear life. We'll go ahead and take the case off. And we're still good on the screen protector. We're not bubbling up anywhere. It's still holding on really well. And finally, we'll try the OtterBox Symmetry series. Out of all the cases that I've tried so far, this seems to protect the glass as far as like the rim around the phone. It seems to protect the glass the most. So maybe this would give the screen protector the most issues, since it kind of protects the most glass. We're about to see if it causes any issues with the screen protector. Pop that into place. And it goes on without issue, but I'm worried that maybe when I take the phone out of the case, we'll have a little bit of bubbling up or peeling. So we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Peel that off. You can see that this is one of the tighter cases. And I could definitely feel that that case was going over the top of the glass. It was covering the lip of the glass. Whereas the other cases give a little bit of breathing room. That case did not give any breathing room. But at the same time, it didn't cause an issue with separation. So we still don't have any separation. This thing seems to be the most case-friendly screen protector that I've ever used. So as far as screen protectors are concerned, this definitely gets a good 9.5 out of 10. I don't really see anybody being able to beat this in the realm of screen protectors. What do you guys think? Is this the perfect screen protector? Let me know in the comments below. I'll also be sure to include a link in the description of where you can grab one of these for yourself. That about wraps it up for this video. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel for more content like this in the future. You can find more of me at droidmodderx.com. Follow me on Twitter at droidmodderx. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.